What immediately tells you someone is a trashy parent? Came here to make sure I'm not accidentally doing any of these things. Lady at the supermarket's kid threw a wrapper on the floor. She told the other woman they were with to just leave it, someone else will pick it up. That would probably be why her child is throwing garbage on the floor in the first place. Other woman with her picked it up and threw it away. Zero interest in the kid. Doesn't care what they do or what happens to them as long as they don't inconvenience them. Parents who can't apologize to a child. It's okay to have human emotions and moment to be triggered or struggling and lash out or be wrong, but for the love of all things good, apologize and change. Pulling the I guess I'm the worst parent in the world when approached by their child with a question. Actively making the child feel guilty for expressing their own opinions in an effort to make themselves feel better. Edit, this got too many upvotes, therapy is on me, lmao. Refusing to believe their kid can do wrong. My daughter's teacher called one day to tell us our daughter was bullying another student so relentlessly that he was afraid to come to school. We talked to our daughter and she had no idea what we were talking about. Whenever we asked the teacher for the student's name, she actually gave it to us. Turns out I know his mother from high school. So I called her and talked with her, and at first she had no idea what I was talking about. Then she suddenly remembered everything and told me this long story about how her son is afraid of my daughter, blah blah blah. I talked with one of this lady's friends a few days later and she told me that this lady confessed to her that she just doesn't get enough sleep, always misses her alarms in the morning, and just doesn't get up to take her kids to school. Her first instinct when the school called her to talk about absences was to blame my daughter for bullying her kid. Your adult children don't talk to you and you don't know why. Making negative comments about the child in their presence. Ironically, never thinking you're a bad parent. Parents who believe that their children owe them for providing basic care, food, shelter, clothes, etc. Dumping the whole container of candy into their kid's Halloween bag. Putting soda in a baby bottle. Talking trad about your kids in front of others. Complains every day at work that they can't afford to take care of their kid properly. Blaming her own parents that they don't help out enough. Also complains about being hung over every day and brags about buying a PlayStation and a puppy. Punishing kids with haircuts, less food, less attention, or taking their door. Especially for things like asking too many questions or talking back just because they didn't understand something and wanted a real reason or explanation on why they had to do / could not do something. When their adult children have gone no contact. Yelling at the kid for every trivial thing. Kids were never told I love you. Not believing your child. Calling them a liar to anyone who will listen. Badmouthing their ex after a divorce to them and turning them against the other parent. Using kids as leverage in general. Prioritizing your phone over your kid. The kid is morbidly obese and the parent feeds them nothing but fast food and soft drinks and says he won't eat anything else. Women that put a man before their kids. Parents who accuse the teacher of doing everything wrong instead of holding their child accountable for anything. Smoking in the car, kids.